Hey guys, this is KSP with Tape, and today I'm here with...
Matt from my new channel, Zeuxs. Going to be doing some KSP stuff today with Tape, and yeah.
Yeah, so today we're doing Dark Multiplayer, and we're doing kind of recreating the Gemini thingy mission.
Gemini thingy mission. I'll give a. Should I give a little bit more in depth of?
Yeah, probably better.
Okay. So the Gemini thingy mission, as
Yeah.
it's essentially when Gemini was in its early days, they tried docking a pod. Essentially, it was an Agena. It's called the Agena. There's a little pod to just basically see, how docking would work in space for the, for going to the moon. So that's what they did, and yeah.
Yeah. So pretty important mission. Because obviously with the LEM getting back to the Odyssey spacecraft, it needed to do a docking for them to get back to Earth. So yeah, that's what we're recreating. I am flying the Gemini, and Matt is flying the Agena. That's the name. Yeah.
Yep. So mine is actually called the Von Braun right now, but yeah. It's the Agena. But
yeah.
Okay.
I was uninventive, so I just called mine the Gemini.
Yep. Okay, so I will launch first, and then you begin orbital rendezvous.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, launch. We have liftoff very slowly to start out.
Right. We should be able to see him just kind of going out of the safety bubble in a second, possibly. Basically, around the launch pads, there are safety bubbles which keep us safe. Are you roughly clear of the pad?
I'm at 230.
Yeah, I can see you now. Just
awesome.
Kind of jumping ahead. Well, I'll let you go a little bit, so I have a little time. All right. Yeah, might as well go. Might as well. You're 500 meters up. Okay. Bit slow liftoff on mine, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. Although in testing mine, they go way too flat, so I should probably figure out a new launch trajectory.
I'll just use the standard. I'm gonna go to 10,000 or 11,000 or so, and then I'll start gravity turn.
Yeah, I just kind of, I don't know.
So maybe we should explain sort of our ships and just sort of.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go first? With yours?
Sure. So mine, Agena, pretty simple craft. When NASA created the Agena, it was basically just a little transmitter, some radio controls, and RCS. So that's all this really is. And for the launch stage, I just sort of recreated it. This is all stock, of course. There's no fairings or anything to make it look pretty. Yeah, I just basically used this one engine here, a couple little radial engines, and yeah, pretty standard everything. And then on to you, Tape.
Yeah, mine's well, just fairly simple. Well, the Gemini's a two-person capsule, but this is only one because they don't really have a decent two-person capsule.
Yeah.
It does have a little abort system, which does actually work. I'm not going to demonstrate it because I kind of put a stop to the mission. In orbit, it just kind of maneuvers with RCS and monopropellant engines. And then the launch stage is fairly standard, just kind of lots of little, well, few engines, few fuel tanks.
Should we explain like why we're even doing all this?
Oh yeah, we kind of have just been like, we're doing this. Yeah, so we've kind of had an idea to do a kind of KSP collab series in career mode. I think we're planning, or maybe a station or something.
If we can figure out if Dark Multiplayer, is going to cooperate with us.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of, well, I imagine career would be interesting for various reasons, but, well, I imagine just kind of, being able to...
I'm doing gravity turn, by the way.
Yeah, I've just kind of started to tip over a bit, but not fully. I'm going to go a little steeper because of the way my launch vehicle's built. But yeah, I imagine in Korea it'd be pretty cool passing through kind of science levels together, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is, we sort of just met today. Like, I was commenting on your videos.
Yeah, I was...
We should do a collab.
Well, he was like, let's do a collab. And I was like, okay, who's this guy? And then I looked at his channel. He's done like Minecraft animation sort of stuff, and had like 3,000 subs. So I was like, well, he's clearly, does something right. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, Von Braun orbital debris on the way.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
think it'll hit you.
Yeah, probably not. But
It almost what was it with Hawk Gaming and Chicken Keeper? They had a lot of debris problems where it almost hit them.
Yeah, you do get... Well, I imagine that could be a problem. Okay, I've gone way too steep now. But it's fine. Yeah,
so we're doing this all stock currently. We might add mods
yeah.
in the series. However, I do have a couple mods. I have a docking alignment indicator and flight engineer installed.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Oh,
and of course stock multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm just going, well, full stock. Although technically I do have BD Armory installed because this was used yesterday for the latest BD Armory video, which you all better have seen.
Yeah, go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah. But yeah, so, oh geez. Where's your Apple apps going?
Okay, I'm at 100.
Oh, 100, right. It'll look pretty high, just because mine's like super low. Because I'm using probably a way not powerful enough engine. It's because usually I'd use KW and I'd use like the Vestra, like the 120 kilonewton.
For some reason, my KSP was being really laggy while recording with Fraps, and then suddenly when I cleared the KSC, it just increased frame rate.
Well, I imagine there's just like possibly more code running for the protective bubble. I'm not sure. I think mine was doing that though. Although that
I'm running the server and...
Oh yeah, you are running the server. I just kicked a controller off my computer, so I should probably tip over way more. This is probably one of the worst kind of launch profiles I've ever done. Let's get rid of this escape system. Don't need that anymore because, well, I have time now.
We've already sort of tested this whole,
yeah,
you know, this whole mission. I have way too much Delta V in this, so...
I have just enough Delta V in this. Yeah.
Yeah, so he barely had enough to... Last time we tried, he barely had enough to, you know, make it, and I had tons of liquid fuel left.
Yeah,
yours doesn't even use liquid fuel.
In space it only uses monopropellant, just because simplicity. Which was probably foolish, because ISPs... Oh, where's my Apple apps? Okay, no, it's still not high enough. It needs to be at about 90. I'm going to go into a lower orbit. Yeah, it was kind of a, if you want to get back Kerbal, you have to go to the, you have to complete your mission and get some more fuel, which is a good incentive.
Oh, and also, for the series, we're going to make it so, you know, if we mess up, we're going to have to either use a launch escape tower or there's no going back, there's no reverting.
There'll be, no reverting. It'll be kind of like, what everyone seems to do in hardcore career modes these days. But, well, I don't know. I did try that, but, like, single-player hardcore career mode, but there were problems with the remote tech I was using, actually.
Yeah. Should we use remote tech in the series, or
I don't know, we should probably kind of discuss a mod list at some point.
I wonder what Dark Multiplayer will think of, you know, remote tech.
Well, I guess we'll probably do some testing, kind of figure out if it'll work at all, because,
yeah.
Well, I imagine it could just... I don't know, I can't see why that'd be a problem. Although, I imagine Dark Multiplayer will find a way to put a problem in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm way inclined to you again. I'm at like... Oh no, I'm only like 0.6 degrees off. That's fine.
Oh, and so for the record, you're from Britain, and I'm from California, so we're literally on practically the other sides of the Earth.
Yeah.
So recording, you know, this won't be like a daily series or anything.
No, it'll be like... I don't know. Again, haven't discussed that either. Just met today.
Yeah. Yep.
But, yeah, well, I don't know. Guess I'll figure that out. Well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, so it's like, 1 o'clock for me and, what, 12 minus 7? 5 o'clock for you?
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Yeah. That was fast maths. Oh,
terrible at math.
Need to actually start my circularization, or this will definitely die. That's also my first time actually using Dark Multiplayer today, because, well, no one ever... Well, I don't really know anyone who plays KSP. Well, I do, but I don't know. I've never just really got around to it.
Okay, so I'm currently at an orbit 100,966 by 100,555.
Pretty good, actually. Mine are probably not going to be that circular, but, well, mine needs to be slightly not circular for Rendezvous, I guess.
The people who are watching my video are probably like, what the hell? Because I just, to correct my orbit, I was just spinning around. Oh, what happened?
Oh, I was out of fuel and just, like, falling back to Kerbin.
Oh, God.
What were you going to say?
So mine was, like, spinning around randomly because I, in order to correct it, I was doing a bunch of weird stuff and I messed up, so.
Yeah, it's when you can't figure out the right button, you just start spinning randomly in all directions. Oh jeez.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
On the horizon. You're 94 kilometers away.
Yeah, I'm 90. Oh yeah, basically in 90-kilometer orbit right now. I think it's off by about a kilometer on each end. But yeah, okay. I'll just throw down a maneuver node. Do it relatively quickly, I guess. Speed maneuvering.
Yeah, actually, this will be really easy because literally in the next orbit, you're about 11 kilometers away.
Yep. Where are they? Oh yeah, 11 kilometers right there. Okay, so I'll just...
On intersect 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also, should we do, I think for the series we should also set conics mode.
Oh yeah, to like, I usually have mine on, well, like conics patch mode.
Yeah, I use 0.
Oh yeah, so it actually shows you where you're passing a planet.
Yeah, which is hilarious sometimes because I'll be there and it'll I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, okay, well I'm about to hit this planet and then the planet's just not there and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't really like any of the other patch modes except 0 because then you can't really see where you're going. Although I'm doing actually a pretty aggressive burn right now. Well, not right now, but in the future.
So I think should we stray from reality and after we dock should we go back to Kerbin, or should we use the rest of this liquid fuel I have in here to try and get to the moon?
We could probably go to the moon. I think that'd be yeah. I reckon there'll be enough fuel.
Here, I'll create a maneuver node to the moon
and
see if in this stage, we'll just assume there's like a couple hundred delta V added onto that because of the weight of your capsule.
Well, I have my maneuver plans, so I'd like to be time warping soon.
Because right now it's probably boring for my viewers. They're just like, well,
yeah. Well, I'm
a capsule.
About to time warp to Apple to my maneuver now. So yeah.
Oh, delta V 800 delta V.
Yeah, that seems about right.
How much do I have left? 832.
Plus,
oh, wait, that's the
plus Gemini though.
Vessel. I currently have. Oh wow, I have delta V. I have 1300.
Okay.
In stage 1, and in stage 0, which is all RCS, I have 2500.
And I do have RCS engines on the Gemini, so potentially I reckon we could get to the moon. Oh,
I don't think we can land.
Yeah. Well, I probably can't land, but yeah, I'm making the burn to kind of intersect your spacecraft now. So
okay.
Intersect of 1 kilometer, not bad. Time warping again, so I assume we'll have to sync at some point.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem with, well, not a problem, it's the logical thing, because if someone's rather than having to agree on time warp, it makes more sense.
Yeah, it's like 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah.
Hope that you both click the right button.
Wonder how, because they want to actually implement it in the, stock game at some point. I wonder how they'll actually handle that in like a stock multiplayer sort of thing.
Probably do the same. Oh,
yeah.
You're 2.1 kilometers
Oh, I'm really
away.
close. I'm 1 kilometer away.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll rotate the Gemini or the Agena.
Yeah.
So here we go. I can see you. Might want to know your velocity. But I pointed my docking port toward you.
I'm just kind of moving my maneuver around. Oh yeah, I'm coming fast on it. Jesus.
Oh, there's what the docking port alignment does not like dark multiplayer.
Oh right,
It's like red and giving me like it's jumping around. Oh boy.
Oh, I have like, well, I only use. I'm always impressed by how little multi-propellant I use. I still have like 60 units left. I've used like 50, including part of an orbital burn and stuff.
I always put on too much when I need more and too little when I need less.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of I've
the way around.
Just been doing this long enough to put on little tiny bits.
Well, that's quite. When I'm recording with Fraps, my frame rate drops like 17 when you're getting near me. That's very odd.
Jeez, mine's still running all right, I think. Don't know.
I think it's just Fraps. I'll probably use OBS for the series if this is a problem.
Yeah, OBS is also good because Fraps does massive recording files. Like,
Oh, you're coming in backward.
Yeah, I was coming in with engines.
Oh, I was gonna say. I'm just looking at you like,
That's not right. Yeah, that's okay. Now we're good.
Well, this is very odd because since you're controlling it, if you this is really weird. If I were screen sharing, you could use my docking port aligner
to
try and do yours.
Yeah.
Because it's the other way around. This
Jeez.
is so confusing. Because now you're moving.
Yeah, I imagine that's pretty weird watching that. Oh, we also have the idea that we want to do a docking entirely with the raster prop docking monitor. Because
Yeah, so
just from inside the capsule using... Yeah.
it's going to be as real as possible.
I think that
And I think what we should do is, if it's a pod, we should have cameras. We should get the camera
Oh,
mod.
yeah, the whole camera mod.
I have that in my other save.
Yeah, maybe do like a birthing arm, like dragon sort of thing. Alright, I'm coming
Okay, so
pretty slow now.
you're going to control it the second you grab on.
Yep.
So we figured out that either, it might also be alphabetical. Maybe because mine has a V in it, yours starts with a G.
Possibly. Well, that probably is pretty much the logical way of sorting it. And we are docked. Yeah. That is wonderful.
Awesome. Also controlled by another player.
Oh.
And there are two of you. There are.
Oh, is there two ships on you?
There are literally just. Let me screenshot this and just look at the screenshot.
All right.
So your viewers can get just a taste of what I'm seeing.
God damn.
I'm not sure which one's which.
It's not showing it.
Okay.
Oh, downloading screenshot. Right. Oh my God, there's two of them.
Oh, now it's gone. I switched vessels and it disappeared.
Yeah, I think that's one of the problems with dark multiplayer. Is it does like to does like to duplicate spacecraft.
Yeah.
Or any craft.
So now we have docked.
All right. Does your flight engineer still tell you how much delta V we have?
Vessel? Oh, yes, it does. We have 1,000 in stage 1. And it says 0 in... Wait, does it? I think this might be old.
Yeah.
Well, this will be interesting.
You can do this. I mean...
So here's what you should do. Right-click on the pod and say control from here.
Yep.
And then use the LV909 engine. And I'll just sort of spectate from here.
You sure you don't want to fly it? Or, like, do the return? We could probably switch over.
No, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, how about you fly it to the moon, and then I'll get it back.
Are we putting it in orbit of the moon? I don't know if there's enough fuel.
Let's try it for the hell of it.
All right.
Just start the series. I'll do the orbiting, and you can get it there.
Yeah. Okay.
And right now it's spazzing.
For
some reason, it likes to glitch back and forth.
Yeah. Actually, it may be best to control from the probe since I'm going to use the LV909. Okay, it'll require some time warping. Should we do this ridiculously precisely, or shall I just kind of go for it? Because you just kind of burn when you see the moon over the horizon. That's how I do it.
Well, because we have limited delta V, I would try, let's use maneuver nodes.
Yeah, all right.
Well, this will be interesting.
I've been to the moon a ton of times. It can't possibly go wrong. Oh, actually, no, we will probably need like a free return trajectory. So planning might be good.
Just burn straight at the moon.
Or that, we could just leave. Just leave Skirman. Maybe not that. That might render our Kerbal dead. Oh, no.
When I first started playing Kerbal Space Program, I didn't know about maneuver nodes, nor did I know about orbits.
No, I didn't.
So I just basically pointed my ship at the moon and just went for it. And I was like, why do I never have enough fuel?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about maneuver nodes. Oh, I've got basically a free return trajectory.
Nice.
That'll kind of take your part out of it. You want me to make it difficult?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just view.
Alright, yeah, when I first started playing, I had no idea about maneuver nodes, and, oh yeah, and like, I'd always wonder how the hell you would get, anywhere, because it, took me so much fuel to get anywhere near space. So.
Oh, wait a second. I know what we should do. So after you do the burn, get your Kerbal out, and switch back to the Gemini, and then let me try removing the Kerbal.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, yeah. So we can just kind of watch.
Then I can give you light, and we will see how glitchy Kerbals are.
Alright, I'll do the burn, and then, okay, 850 meters a second. I might have to turn around during this, but I have a free return trajectory, so it can only maybe go wrong.
Beautiful. You're spinning currently.
Yeah, aligning.
Oh, did you set up a maneuver node?
Yeah. It's all done.
Okay. Awesome. I cannot see it. All I see is I have a pretty damn good orbit. Wait, how do we increase orbital velocity? We're at 101 now. Or 101,000 as opposed to 100,000.
Possibly the impulse from me docking. Because
that one little jolt kicked us up 1,000 meters.
Actually, that is a little much. Actually, I reckon it's probably maybe just like a little glitchiness. A little, what's usually the problem? It's, floating point error.
Dark multiplayer?
Yeah.
Just dark multiplayer in general?
That generally, but I was going to say floating point error. That's usually what messes it up. Alright. Okay.
Oh, wait, have you tried re-entering with that capsule yet?
Nope.
Because by this, the way I'm looking at it, if you deployed your parachutes, the parachutes would flip you upside down.
Well, he'll land on his... Oh, yeah, let's... Oh, I should be burning, but, I don't know, this is usually how I do it. It might go wrong? I'm not sure.
Oh. Oh, that is so glitchy.
Is it just tripping out for you?
It's... Because what's happening is at the separator, what is it? The separator, completely forgetting the name here. The separator and the docking port, it's like making a checkerboard pattern at the docking port. It's compressing and decompressing constantly.
Oh, I've got like a really nice shot of this just like behind the sun. I'll send you the thing.
Like an Orion.
Yeah. Annoyingly, I can't take away the UI and send it, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's running fine for me. Is it just like tripping out?
Tripping. Is it glitching for you?
No, mine's not glitching at all. Oh, I've just realised what these are. These little white RCS tanks in here. Oh, you really did overpower this with RCS.
Yeah. There's just RCS everywhere.
Yeah, so we will definitely be able to get back. Probably land if we really wanted. Although I'm actually not brilliant at landing. So how good are you at landing?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 6.
All right, so that's pretty confident. That's like Neil Armstrong.
Did you know that actually a little bit of KSP, or not KSP history, but real life history? Neil Armstrong, or was it Buzz Aldrin, almost died actually in a test flight of the of the lander. He was flying in a jet-powered one, and he almost crashed himself. Yeah,
I did actually hear that. He did, it was Neil Armstrong, and he was really unfazed by it. He just... Someone saw him later, and they're like, you almost died today. I was like, yeah, punched out.
Well, did you just disconnect the debris?
We have our encounter now. It's not the encounter I wanted, though, because it goes around the other side of the moon. Let me just check something.
Whoa. That does look freaky.
I need to fly around the... Oh, no, that'll get nowhere near the moon. Oh.
I'm controlling debris, and it does nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of its function. We could have a shuttle.
Still telling me it's controlled by you.
So what are we doing with the moon? Are we flying by it, or are we,
Let's do a flyby around, and then try and get back to Earth.
Alright.
And see.
Okay, well, we're gonna want to go...
I'm not confident quite enough to, try and not dock with the moon. Try and land on the moon.
Well, you'd have to be pretty confident to dock with the moon.
Okay, 0.1 meters per second toward the moon. That would be interesting.
Alright, I need to get closer to the moon if we're calling this a real flyby.
Are you going to use the engines on the Gemini or the Agena? We have like 2 monoprop engines on both.
Oh, you have actual monoprop engines on the Agena?
Yeah, do you see it? When you disconnected it, they were
unhidden.
Right. Put a lot of stuff on this little guy. I would use him on the Gemini because I'm not too confident those actually
And
work.
I'm controlling, I believe... Oh, well, I'll control from there. Well, that is quite a cool setup.
EVA the Kerbal.
Oh, yep. Let me just do a real quick burn just to put it in the right position, then EVA the Kerbal.
Right. Make sure the other engines aren't activated on the Agena.
They're not. It's fine. I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, drop my...
If you're not going anywhere, then you know what's happening.
Yeah, it's
using equal thrust on either side, just compressing
pretty
yourself.
Good. I have done that, actually. I've burned out almost all of my fuel, and I think got stuck somewhere.
Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Engines on both sides.
Okay, 30 kilometers within the moon. Alright, EVA the Kerbal. Let's see if you can control him.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get him stable.
There he goes.
And now it's yours to control.
Okay, let's see. Go to the... am I... No. Let me go to Space Center here. Can I not go to Space Center? Are you serious? Time warp. What? Wait. This is very confusing. Space Center. No, I can't. Let me disconnect real quick.
Alright, okay.
I do not know. What?
What? Is the world over?
I'm disconnected from the server, still viewing the Gemini.
Can you see it?
And the Kerbal's listlessly floating
Yeah,
away.
he's flying away. Shall I go get him back?
I don't know. Let me restart KSP real quick.
Alright, I'll just fly him around a bit. Look at Kerbin beautifully.
Actually, should we both pause the recording just for the time being while I try and fix this?
Yeah, might as well, because the file's going to be gigantic.
Yeah, alright, let's both pause now.
Alright.